What is this? I'm hearing a TV show. Sorry. My bad. Okay, hey, I'm just dealing with a little issues, hearing some interesting programming in my ear, but hey, it's 9 News meteorologist Cory Reppenhagen live here remotely in the backyard in North Arvada today, where the heat has been on. We're up to 88 degrees as far as the timing of this Facebook and digital broadcast here, but we could still make it to 90 degrees today. And the other part of the issue today is the monsoon. It's back. So the second surge of the monsoon is already happening, and it's even earlier than the normal start of the monsoon. So this is good. Good news. I wish it wasn't happening on the weekend so much, but it is good news to see the moisture whenever we can get it. So let's take a look at some computer forecast models right now to take you through the day on Thursday here. Take a statewide look at first. You can see those monsoon showers already starting to form. We had lightning bolts cracking even before the noon hour today, and you can see those scattered but somewhat powerful monsoon storms moving mostly from the west to the east today across the high country. Some of these could get fairly strong. We're looking at maybe even some hail up to a ½ inch in diameter, about a nickel size. Not severe hail, but it is hail all the same. And we can also get some wind gusts of up to 50 miles per hour out of some of these evaporating storms. Out on the eastern side of the mountains, you don't see as much activity, and that is fairly normal with a westerly, southwesterly monsoon flow. We get the drier air over on the east side. You can see the stronger storms where there's a higher likelihood of severe weather in southwest Nebraska with large hail and some damaging winds out there. On the Front Range, it's going to give it a shot here to give us some rain, especially later in the evening, maybe right before sunset. So let's take a look at another computer forecast model, a little bit higher resolution. We can zoom in a little bit tighter and get a better look at the northeast quadrant of Colorado. You can see those thunderstorms really from about noon to 5:30, really quite active, even in the Front Range mountains. Some of them can produce some heavy rain, but these are a little bit faster moving than normal monsoon storms that just kind of sit there and dump on the same spot. So as they're moving along, they won't drop as much rain in the same spot. And you see, as you put the computer forecast model in motion, it does attempt to bring a few of these rain showers down on the Denver area and other parts of the Front Range, but it's encountering that dry air coming over the mountains, and there's already a level of dry air existing in our atmosphere on the east side of the mountains. So it's going to be difficult. So what will most likely happen is those showers will form this afternoon and will evaporate. The rain will mostly evaporate as it hits the ground. So we get, 1 or 2 drops here and then some cool gusty winds down at the bottom. That little cell there has been consistently showing in many of the forecast models in between Fairplay and Conifer. So there is a chance that we could get a stronger thunderstorm later on this evening in some parts of the foothills. The computer models seem to like the idea of it being in the southern foothills south of I-70. And then it starts to fade as we go overnight, and we'll do the same thing again on Friday, almost identical. That will bring some burn scar flash flooding threats to the area. We expect limited flooding in some of the burn scars, most of the big ones from the 2020 burn season. And they're limited because they've had another year of growth in that. So it takes a lot more rain all at once to cause more significant flooding to get up into that elevated and significant levels. So at the moment for Saturday, those could be upgraded just a slight bit because of the coverage and intensity and the slower moving storms on Saturday. So we will be watching burn scar flooding through this second monsoon surge, which really starts Thursday and goes through the day on Sunday. The drought monitor from the National Drought Mitigation Center in Omaha, Nebraska gets updated every Thursday. And here is the latest. Not too many changes for most of the state. The most significant thing I see is down in the San Juans in southwest Colorado. A little bit of reduction there. You see that yellow spot showing inside the red area. That is because that area got reduced from extreme to severe. So it's still severe, but that is an update, that is an upgrade, and that is likely the result of that first monsoon surge that we saw last week. And we have another one on the way, so that's going to be helpful. 90-degree days, we're watching for one here in the Denver area on Thursday. We're already up to 88 degrees at this point of this recording, so it's certainly no guarantee that we will hit 90 as the clouds are starting to just show up here on the Front Range. May be able to avoid that 90, but only got 2 degrees to go, and we could up to 10. And by the way, that record-breaking 75, 90-degree days in 2020, at this point in June, we were up to 14. So we're kind of right on pace there. That year, we really got annihilated in late July and all through August. The forecast you see there, I'm still leaving that 90 as a high in Denver, even though the clouds are really starting to show up. Well, 2 degrees, I think, is all we need to get here before the more thicker clouds move in and attempt to drop a little rain on us, and that evaporative wind will help cool things off. But here's the forecast for the rest of the state. You see some pretty big numbers out there to the east, even possibly some hundreds out there in parts of western Kansas, and you really see the monsoon impact here very clear, with the western slope and the mountains being significantly cooler than the east side, and that is a result of all that cloud cover and evaporative winds out there happening because of the monsoon. On the Front Range, that heat and that sunshine does have us under an air quality alert for ozone today. And ozone is a secondary pollution. It's not emitted directly from any sources. It's created when the solar radiation actually bakes the pollution that's already existing on the ground level around the cities and along the Front Range I-25 corridor, and that is why we have this alert. The health department is forecasting the numbers to get up there towards the unhealthy for sensitive groups category today, and it may even bounce a little bit higher if we get a little bit more sunshine. Things that you can do to mitigate this, one of the big causes of that is actually lawnmowers, pouring gasoline in lawnmowers and running lawnmowers. So if you can wait till just before the sun goes down to mow your lawn, that actually makes a huge difference. Let's track some cold fronts though, because this is some relief that's coming this weekend. Not only do we have a little monsoon push, but that low pressure out to the west associated with the monsoon low, but this is another upper level low that's going to be moving across, and that will bring us a cold front on Saturday and then another one on Sunday. So that could help bring the temperatures down and really bring us some really nice conditions on Saturday and Sunday, with temperatures perhaps below 80 both days. Saturday has that chance of rain involved with it, so that might change your thoughts about being outside, but Sunday has significantly less storm coverage and cooler air, so Sunday might be really an award-winning day around here on the Colorado Front Range. Here's the 7-day forecast. This is centered around the Denver metro area. You can see spotty showers is what we're calling it for tomorrow, which is just a little bit better than the showers that we have on Thursday. Friday's showers will be about the same. We're looking at them to mostly the best chance to get measurable precipitation in the Denver area will be late, so towards the sunset hours. And we're looking at less than 20% coverage as far as these thunderstorms goes, which means if you are in a stationary place, you only have a 20% chance of getting hit by one of those showers, and they will likely not be too significant tomorrow night. And then on Saturday, you can see those showers increase with not only do we have a lightning bolt, but we also have a raindrop there showing in our graphic. And that kind of shows that we got quite a bit of storm coverage coming on Saturday, most likely in the afternoon. So the earlier that you have to plan your outdoor stuff on Saturday, the better, because the afternoon hours will be when we'll see those thunderstorms be more impactful. And then on Sunday, the air will have some moisture in it even after that cold front comes through, and that instability with the cold air up above us could bring a few scattered showers on Sunday, but Saturday is really looking like the more significant day, and then maybe a little bit of scattered activity around the Front Range on Monday before that high pressure really starts to build back in and start to bring us back into the 90-degree days with lower precipitation chances really starting the work week. And then there is another hint in the computer modeling that we could return to a third monsoon surge coming up next weekend. So sorry they're on the weekends, but it is great to have these monsoon surges so early in the season. That's a look at your forecast for Thursday and a little bit for the rest of the week. So enjoy.